Hi, in this video I'm going to be talking about my time in the resource room. I spent 3 days in the resource room, and last week I spent 3 days in the Beehive. So both of these are part of the special education program. In the resource room, there were 4 students that came in during their math time. And they were first graders and second graders. We had 2 of each. Each day we started with calendar, and in calendar there were different jobs. So there was the date, there was number of the day, they counted by 2s and 5s, and then they counted how many days they had been in class with both money and with blocks. So I thought that was really cool that they incorporated a ton of different math things into their calendar time. For the number of the day, they had to find so here's the number. Above it is the 10 before, and then below it would be 10 after, and then on the sides was 1 before and 1 after. So they had to find the different ranges of the number. So if it was 84, the number above would be 74, number below 94, on the side would be 83, and on this side it would be 85. And then they would also do tally marks, and they would circle them in groups of 10 and then have to count them with the rest of the class. When they were working with money, if they had 5 pennies, they could switch that out for a nickel. And so it helped students understand the money conversions and how 4 quarters equaled $1. So you do the big 1. And then they had 4 dimes, and their 1s changed between nickels and pennies. And it helped with their counting by 25s, their 10s, their 5s, and by their 1s, because they have to skip count for all of those. After they did calendar time, we split up into groups. So the 2 first graders went on to a different side, and they worked on their math separately. They worked on money and double-digit adding and subtracting. So the first student I worked with, we did money. And so we had money worksheets for each coin. They had to fill out what the coin was, how much it was worth, and then in a little picture, they had to find how many nickels were in that picture and color them all in, or if it was pennies or dimes or quarters. And those were the only coins that we worked with, because when you get into 50 piece and so on, it's harder. And then after she finished her worksheet for the coins, she did I think it was single digit adding for her. And she sped through that. We had to go back and check some, of course, and then we played Kaboom with money. And so on the sticks were pieces glued on there, and we pulled them out and had to say the coins and how much they were worth and how much it all was worth. The second day, I was with a student who was doing her double-digit adding and subtracting, and she jumped on the trampoline to actually help her find the numbers on the number line, and then counted backward with each jump, and it was super fun. And then on the third day, I worked with another first grader, and we did double-digit adding and subtracting, and then we moved that double-digit adding and subtracting into working with money, which I thought was a super awesome way to transition that.